Welcome back to Lessons in Leadership, and it is such a pleasure to have Stacy Joseph with us. Stacy has a long background in the leadership space, but I'll let her introduce herself because nobody will do it justice better than her. Stacy, welcome.
Thank you, Eve. It's a pleasure to be here. Yes, I have quite a varied background. I spent the first probably half of my career in hospitality. My life dream was to be a hotel manager, and I've never quite got there. But
Yet.
Yes, yeah, well, that's right. When I was 7, all I wanted to be was a waitress, and I did manage to achieve that one. So not all I wanted to be, but that was my life goal, was to be a waitress. Yes, and then I fell into, I guess, the workforce development space, working with peak bodies, which has been a really interesting journey and a real pleasure to be able to work with lots of different businesses across the state. And then the hospitality in my blood, my side hustle is running bars for the Taste of Summer crew, which I absolutely love. Now I'm working with the High Vis Army project, doing industry engagement with the plumbing sector. So quite a diverse background, but I've had a great time along the way.
So a high vis waitress is what I'm hearing with a
That's right.
sponge in a hand. Fantastic. I love it. Oh, there's a vision we won't get out of our head, but thank you for that. What's one thing you wish somebody had told you before you became a leader?
Oh, that is a great question. That you don't have to be perfect. I think leaders sometimes feel this pressure to never get anything wrong and always get it right. And I think it would have been nice to know that it's okay to fail. And sometimes that can actually help build rapport and build respect within your team, knowing that you're also fallible like everybody else. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations. Leaders are human too. Do you remember that oh wow moment, I'm in charge? Like the first time it hit you that you were actually in charge? What stands out?
I think it was when I went to run the restaurant at the Shoreline many years ago, probably 18 now. And I remember looking around at the team before we started our first service, and I went, oh my goodness, this is like on me. If this all goes pear-shaped, I'm the person that's going to have to pick this up. But it was also pretty exciting because it was something I'd wanted to do from quite early in my career. And part of me is really glad that I had to wait a few years before I had that opportunity, because I think when I wanted to do it, I probably wouldn't have been a very good leader because it was all about being in charge. Whereas when I sort of had that moment, I sort of lent into the team and knew that we'd be able to do it together.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And how did that first night go? You pulled it off without a hitch? Without a glitch?
We did. Yes. I was very lucky. I walked into a well-trained team as well. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
If you're going to inherit anything, you want it to be good skills, not the bad stuff.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Awesome. What's one mistake you made early on that has now turned out to be a gift?
Oh, wow, that's a good one. And one mistake I made early on. I think taking the time to get to know everybody, but also knowing where to draw that line. I think I wanted everybody to be my friend and I wanted everybody to like me. And I've since learnt that there's a bit of a difference between being respected and being liked, and you can sometimes be both, but the most important thing when we're leading is that we act in a way that earns people's respect. And sometimes that's having those tough conversations with people that, people want to avoid because they're worried that people aren't going to like them or it's going to damage the relationship. And I've learnt that you can kind of build those relationships with people and actually use those relationships to have those tough conversations and actually help people. And it doesn't mean they're not going to like you. It actually helps everybody be better, myself included. Yeah,
it lifts you all up, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Stacey, thank you so much. I know you've got a lot on at the moment, so I really appreciate you taking the time.
My pleasure. Thank you.